When you already hate a narcissist, just do this to make him regret living with you. Dealing with a narcissist can indeed be a daunting and draining task, as their constant need for attention and admiration often leaves you feeling exhausted and frustrated. But fear not, as there are effective strategies to shield yourself and dismantle their manipulative tactics. In this enlightening video, we'll delve into 10 powerful methods to shut down a narcissist and regain control of your interactions. 1. Embrace facts and logic. When confronting a narcissist, focus on presenting concrete evidence and logical arguments that challenge their distorted perceptions. By sticking to facts, you undermine their attempts to manipulate the truth. Instead of getting entangled in emotionally charged battles, this approach helps neutralize their power. It's important to note that this strategy won't immediately change a narcissist's behavior. They may respond with deflection, denial, or anger. However, by consistently injecting factual information into their rhetoric, you sow seeds of doubt. Over time, narcissists may start to question their distorted views and, in surprising instances, reconsider their actions. 2. Maintain calmness and composure. Navigating a narcissist's manipulation can be overwhelming, as they possess a knack for pushing your buttons and provoking emotional reactions. They know precisely how to trigger you. However, one of the most effective ways to disarm a narcissist is to remain calm and composed. By doing so, you strip them of their power. Narcissists thrive on creating chaos and drama, deriving pleasure from the emotional turmoil they cause. By staying collected, you deny them this satisfaction. 3. Harness the power of humor. Picture this. You're engaged in a conversation with a narcissist, their self-absorbed monologue dominating the airwaves as usual. Instead of succumbing to frustration or seriousness, inject a well-timed joke or a light-hearted comment. In that instant, catch them off guard, exposing their self-absorption for all to see. However, use humor cautiously. Provoking or escalating the situation can backfire. The goal is to disarm rather than stoke further conflict. Keep your humor light and playful, avoiding anything mean-spirited or hurtful. By highlighting the absurdity of their self-centered behavior in a non-confrontational way, you achieve a small victory if you can provoke laughter, even at their expense. 4. Establish emotional boundaries. Narcissists thrive on eliciting emotional reactions and excel at exploiting vulnerabilities. However, maintaining emotional distance disrupts their manipulative tactics. It doesn't necessitate complete emotional detachment or aloofness. Rather, it involves erecting a protective barrier that shields you from their words and actions. By setting firm emotional boundaries, you safeguard your well-being while still engaging with the narcissist. Strike a delicate balance between involvement and resilience, ensuring your emotional fortitude remains intact. 5. Embrace assertive communication. In dealing with a narcissist, assertive communication emerges as a potent weapon to shut them down. Assertiveness involves confidently expressing your thoughts, feelings, and needs without hesitation or excessive apologies. This approach is crucial because narcissists often prey on perceived vulnerabilities in others. By standing firm and embracing assertiveness, you signal that you are not a pliable target for manipulation. Stand tall, articulate your viewpoints, and let the force of your assertiveness silence the narcissist's maneuvers. 6. Keep thorough documentation. Narcissists excel at distorting the truth and manipulating perceptions. A highly effective strategy to counter their efforts is to meticulously document their behavior. This record serves as compelling evidence that carries significant weight. With a written account of their actions at hand, it becomes substantially more challenging for them to deny or twist reality. By diligently recording their behavior, you strip away some of their power, exposing their true nature and holding them accountable for their actions. This documentation empowers you to confidently confront their deception and shield yourself against their manipulative tactics. 7. Disengage and embrace no contact. Like master illusionists, narcissists command an unparalleled prowess in manipulation. They thrive on the adulation and dominance they secure, employing every stratagem within their arsenal to seize it. Their ceaseless pursuit of control and manipulation exacts a heavy toll, imperiling your very essence. This is precisely why embracing a state of no contact can metamorphose the game entirely. If feasible, it involves severing all channels of communication and interaction with the narcissist. By erecting an impregnable barrier between yourself and their venomous influence, you forge a sanctuary that shields you from their ceaseless machinations. 8. Evade their snares. Traversing the labyrinth of relationships with narcissists is akin to navigating a treacherous maze. Yet, a potent strategy to vanquish them decisively is by deftly dodging their ensnarements. These individuals revel in the intricate dance of psychological manipulation, employing tactics such as gaslighting, deflection, and projection to ensnare their prey. Equipping yourself with knowledge about these nefarious techniques and remaining vigilant against their machinations arms you with formidable tools to thwart their influence. By steadfastly evading their traps and vigilantly safeguarding your emotions, you can reclaim sovereignty over your psyche and fortify yourself against their pernicious sway. 9. Embrace unshakable self-assurance. Narcissists relish in the act of diminishing others and eroding their self-worth. However, possessing unyielding self-assurance and self-value can serve as a powerful shield against their onslaughts. Take a moment to celebrate your strengths, triumphs, and the distinct qualities that define you. Reflect on the remarkable milestones you've conquered and the invaluable contributions you bring to the table. By fortifying your confidence, you render yourself impervious to the narcissist's attempts to undermine your self-esteem. 10. Stay anchored in your own journey. Narcissists crave the spotlight and seek to bend everyone to their will. Employing various tactics, they strive to divert your focus from your own aspirations and desires. It's crucial to remain steadfast in your priorities. Continuously remind yourself of your aspirations and what holds true significance to you. When the narcissist endeavors to derail you, refuse to succumb to their manipulations. Stay resolute in your authenticity and unwaveringly pursue your goals. Do not allow their self-absorption to sway or derail your path. Keep your gaze fixed on your objectives and let their manipulative ploys ricochet off your steadfast determination. Remember, thwarting a narcissist requires resilience and determination. By embracing these 10 tactics, you can skillfully neutralize their sway. Never permit narcissists to erode your strength or jeopardize your emotional health. Stand firm, embrace your inherent value, and reject any attempts to chip away at your self-assurance through manipulation. You deserve to be honored and surrounded by supportive connections. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing for a treasure trove of insightful content, and don't miss out on another enlightening video. When your silence for a narcissist makes him do these crazy things. Greetings, fantastic viewers. Today, we're exploring the profound impact of choosing silence in dealing with a narcissist. Let's delve into the details. Hello, friends. If you're new here, drop a quick greeting in the comments, and be sure to hit subscribe and the notification bell to catch all our upcoming videos. Let's unravel these mysteries together. Now let's dissect what happens when you employ the silent treatment with a narcissist. What kind of message does it send their way? In my view, it's a top-notch strategy if your goal is to usher the narcissist out of your life. If you're dead serious about parting ways with the narcissist and leaving behind all the pain, drama, and trauma they bring into the relationship, full-on radio silence can perform wonders in bidding farewell to a narcissist for good. Silence is often underestimated in its power. It's not just a casual move. It's your loyal companion and an effective self-care strategy. Let me emphasize, choosing not to engage with a toxic person is an act of self-love. I understand it's not always a simple task, but when executed successfully, it's often your safest choice. And let's keep in mind, we're discussing individuals with destructive narcissism here, energy vampires. That's what you're contending with when navigating or extricating yourself from a relationship with a narcissist. This holds particularly true for empaths still in the process of recovering from codependency. The aftermath leaves you feeling completely drained and exhausted. And guess what? That feeling is entirely valid because it's a reality. Narcissistic individuals thrive on heightened emotions, drama, emotional turbulence, and any negative vibes you throw their way. Your fear, pain, anxiety, confusion, and discomfort act like a feast for them, eliciting Cheshire Cat grins when they successfully disturb your peace. If they can penetrate your emotional armor, you become the ideal target, a rich source of narcissistic supply. Enter the full-on vampire mode. Narcissists will actively provoke, bait, and prod you, employing either passive or aggressive strategies to elicit an emotional response. Why? It's a means for them to literally nourish themselves with your negative emotional energy. They'll go to great lengths to orchestrate a high-voltage reaction, absorbing your reactivity like a malevolent entity. If you're interested in delving deeper into narcissistic baiting and ways to avoid falling into the trap, check out this video. In simple terms, your intense emotional response serves as their buffet. Once again, they literally thrive on your profound negative emotions, emotions they intentionally stir up with malicious intent. Much like demons that feed off human pain and suffering, there's an undeniable parallel. Destructive narcissists operate in a similar fashion, intentionally committing serious relationship offenses by actively or passively baiting, provoking, upsetting, causing harm, discomfort, or significant pain while sowing chaos, trauma, and drama. Why? It allows them to drain the vital life force out of you. This type of conduct doesn't merely indicate high narcissistic traits. It loudly declares a destructive narcissistic personality pattern. This encompasses their staggering sense of entitlement and notable lack of empathy. With that acknowledged, when you choose silence in response to a narcissist, and I'm not referring to engaging in passive-aggressive games or seeking attention, akin to how narcissists employ the silent treatment to manipulate you, I mean when you adopt silence with unwavering certainty and clarity, or as close to it as possible, even if it involves a resolute commitment to bettering yourself. When you embrace silence with courage, confidence, and strength, conveying that the narcissist is utterly inconsequential and holds no significance for you. When you approach silence with a mindset of being in control of your emotional state, steadfast in your identity, composed, poised, and emotionally detached, repeatedly sending the message that there's no narcissistic supply to be gained here. When you maintain this posture consistently, reliably, and predictably for a substantial period, what you're essentially doing is emotionally and energetically starving the narcissist. You're denying them the essential elements they require to feel alive and significant, what they need to believe that they hold some form of importance to you. In whichever way you sever their supply, their vital life force energy, you withhold until the moment arrives to prioritize your well-being and close off their access. When you can maintain this silent stance for an extended period, it's game over. Perhaps not instantly, but the more consistently and persistently you keep them in the dark, the sooner they'll need to seek another source for their distorted needs, leaving you in peace at last. And isn't that precisely what you desire? You don't need the final say in a dispute with a narcissist. Being correct won't alter anything, and no matter your words, you won't break through to them. Most importantly, they won't change. So, if your goal is serenity and fostering joyful, wholesome relationships with individuals who don't feel entitled to harm you and then shift blame onto you, embracing silence is the most expeditious path. Coupled with a commitment to your own healing and recovery, break the cycle to prevent its repetition. That's the genuine game changer. Treating a narcissist as if they're non-existent is a move of superhuman strength. They hold no significance, and you don't even acknowledge their presence. You're immersed in living your life, tending to your well-being, and engaging with sensible, supportive individuals. You have absolutely no time for their absurdities. Sever the connection so they can't emotionally or energetically exploit you, compelling them to search elsewhere for sustenance. The positive aspect is that they will eventually leave you be. It might not happen immediately, but once they recognize there's no more advantage to be gained from you, they might linger for a while, testing the waters to see if you've forgotten the codependent amnesia and if they can slip back into your life to resume the cycle of abuse. You might need to assert multiple times that they are no longer a part of your life before they take it seriously and shift their focus to another target. However, believe me, treating a narcissist as if they hold no significance is the swiftest route to free yourself from their presence. I understand it can be challenging if you're still ensnared in the people-pleasing, approval-seeking mindset. I've been there as well, so I comprehend the struggle. Before embarking on our healing journey, this can be particularly difficult, especially when we attempt to fulfill our needs from individuals who lack genuine love, validation, or approval, individuals who align with our unresolved wounds and trauma. As empaths, we strive to be nice, polite, kind, loving, and compassionate, often forgetting that we are our primary responsibility. Unfortunately, we frequently end up embodying all these qualities to our own detriment. What if we redirect some of that love and care toward ourselves first? What if we prioritize loving and respecting ourselves initially? And while doing so, let's not lose sight of who and what we're contending with when dealing with highly manipulative individuals in the realm of destructive narcissism. Regardless of how empathic or well-intentioned you are, these individuals do not comprehend kindness, sincerity, genuineness, or politeness. It simply doesn't register or make an impact in their world. I'm an advocate for spreading love and compassion, fostering positivity, and embodying qualities like kindness, sincerity, and genuineness. However, in the intricate landscape of destructive narcissism, it's crucial to recognize the nature of the individuals you're contending with. Kindness, sincerity, and politeness may not have yielded positive outcomes with these individuals. Instead, they may have invited more mistreatment. Let's face the reality. Being amiable alone won't permanently rid you of narcissists. If you believe your compassionate and loving nature will effectively manage interactions with a destructive narcissist, you might be deceiving yourself. Silence emerges as your most potent tool, enabling you to convey your needs and remove them from your life, allowing you to regain control. Despite outward appearances, narcissists lack authentic personal power. The false persona they project should not deceive you. Beneath the mask lies a void of substance. Engaging in relationships with narcissists inevitably revolves around power dynamics, either overtly or covertly controlling you, manipulating perceptions, and shaping the narrative. Once they realize they cannot control you directly, they will intensify efforts to manipulate how others perceive you. The adage, "Be careful who you listen to, because the talker might be the troublemaker," holds particular relevance when dealing with a narcissist. They are adept at saying anything that aligns with their agenda, which may involve turning everyone against you. Be prepared for such scenarios and focus on what you can control while prioritizing self-care. Avoid spending excessive time attempting to persuade others of your truth or value. Those who genuinely know and care about you will swiftly discern the falsehoods. If someone opts to embrace a negative narrative, resist allowing it to destabilize you. Undertaking your healing journey contributes to building resilience in the face of such challenges. While not effortless, this process is an incidental outcome of personal growth. Certainly, it can be hurtful when falsehoods circulate about you. Yet, silence can become your ally in this scenario. Once you adopt silence concerning a narcissist, their smear campaign becomes their sole recourse. Attempting to retain a semblance of power and control, they resort to spreading lies. Given narcissists' yearning for power and control, their statements can be unpredictable. When choosing silence, anticipate the potential smear campaign. Concentrate on elements within your control and prioritize self-care to navigate towards a more contented state. Recall that genuine allies will afford you the opportunity to share your narrative, while those influenced by toxic gossip are best left behind. Embrace the transformative process, release what no longer contributes positively, and make self-care a top priority. You deserve a more uplifting environment. Before you leave, we want to express our heartfelt appreciation to our incredible viewers who make our content possible. If you find value in what we create and would like to support us, consider making a contribution, even as little as $1 on our Ko-Fi page. Every contribution, regardless of size, plays a significant role in helping us uphold and enhance the quality of our content. As a special token of gratitude for those who choose to become members, your name will be prominently featured at the beginning of our videos, a gesture reflecting our deep appreciation for your generous support. Your support empowers us to keep delivering the content you cherish, and we genuinely can't thank you enough for being an integral part of our community. Discover the Ko-Fi link in the description below and become a valued member of our journey. Don't forget to hit the like button if this resonated with you. Subscribe to stay connected with our empowering community, and share this video with anyone who might benefit from it. Additionally, explore the link in the description for details on my free book and the opportunity for a one-on-one consultation. Your journey to a better life begins now. Thanks for being here, and I'll catch you in the next one. Here are 6 things that narcissists hate and hurt more than anything else in the world. Everyone, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to all and greet them with this latest video. By subscribing and selecting the chime icon, you can be notified whenever we upload new videos. After that, let us promptly commence without any additional ado. Narcissists consider others to be mere instruments to achieve their own objectives, which renders them a peril to society at large. It seems that our presence is completely absent from their radar display. Narcissists manipulate individuals within their sphere of influence as if they were chess pieces. Respecting an individual who fails to endeavor to comprehend one's complete narrative, encompassing personal beliefs and aspirations, is challenging. Anxiety and distress ensue for narcissists whenever one of their inner circle members is resistant to manipulation or control. Because of this, Narcissists encounter a substantial barrier in that they are unable to exert the desired amount of influence over these individuals. Because this individual represents everything that narcissists abhor, they will make every effort to prevent or eradicate them. Narcissists perceive wrath and resentment in the faces of being denied access to an object or individual they crave. The realization that a narcissist has no control over their own life or the lives of others horrifies them. Due to the fact that it may transpire in any setting, narcissists must maintain constant vigilance. Narcissists can be penetrated by embodying one's flaws. We can now proceed to the crux of the matter by examining the primary source of irritation for narcissists. Even one or two of the qualities that narcissists find repulsive will cause them to lose interest in you immediately. Constantly maintaining your demeanor and composure is essential. Narcissists cannot tolerate individuals who prioritize self-actualization and establish unambiguous limits in their interpersonal connections. The egocentric narcissists among us all appreciate our personal space. Never dismiss these individuals as weak on the basis of their physical appearance alone. Those who have a predilection for exercising autonomy in decision-making over adhering to a prescribed set of regulations. Narcissists will face an unequivocal no in response to any attempt to exert dominance over them. Resistance to authority constitutes the principal source of tension for narcissists. Attempting to dissuade the narcissist from asserting information regarding the lives or schedules of others could provoke them to erupt in fury and attack you. Upon coming to know the truth, it is probable that their behavior will become irrational. They will endeavor to discredit you and lower you to their level at all costs. Those who lack regard for the narcissist's dominion, and as a result, do not harbor any fear of questioning them. Individuals who submit to the narcissist's every impulse and have little regard for his or her authority. These individuals remain immovable when confronted with a reprimand or criticism from a narcissist. Narcissists are no longer able to procure absolution through deceit and betrayal. Narcissists encounter challenges establishing rapport with these individuals due to their conviction that they are incapable of being authentic. The mere thought of this would provoke rage and dread in the narcissist. Narcissists become visibly agitated when their quips fail to resonate. Envision oneself endowed with this attribute. The narcissist would manifest an aura of vulnerability in the presence of oneself. You are able to discern the narcissist's deceit and efforts to devalue you. Despite much deliberation, we ultimately decided against expressing gratitude or compliments towards the narcissist. Individuals who are reticent to disclose their emotions to a new acquaintance generally exercise restraint before forming a friendship with them until they have more substantial evidence. There is little effort on your part to expand your social circle and encounter new individuals. To gain your trust and affection, an individual must possess qualities beyond a pleasant appearance and a friendly expression. Someone capable of exposing the narcissist's true nature. Narcissists frequently inflate their achievements to make themselves appear considerably more successful than they truly are. If made to feel insignificant, a narcissist might develop sentiments of insignificance. They remarkably find interacting with narcissists effortless. The presence of these individuals will perpetually annoy the narcissist and hinder any sense of satisfaction with the current state of affairs. They are reliable and cognizant of the fact that narcissists are malicious beings. When narcissist exhibits erratic behavior, they are more likely to disregard or grayscale the individual out of lack of concern. It is typical for narcissists to react violently to any situation that threatens their inflated sense of self-importance. Preferably, one should refrain from associating with the narcissist. An individual who is more renowned, influential, or wealthy than a narcissist. Narcissists often harbor resentment toward the achievements and possessions of others. Consider yourself wedded in contrast to the single narcissist. A narcissist can lack the financial stability of their former significant other. Away from home, your narcissistic companion is free to explore the world at your expense. No resolution can be found in the narrative. Instead of the narcissist's own abilities, those of those in their vicinity are harm matters. The slightest notion is adequate to induce insanity in a narcissist. Narcissists are characterized by an exaggerated perception of their own value and resentment toward those who have attained more success than them. Individuals who are comfortable expressing themselves in public are ranked sixth. Independent thinkers are indifferent to what others may consider regarding their pleasures and interests. Here, we are deliberating on a character defect. They may not be overly concerned with the opinions of others or their physical appearance. Their primary objectives were enjoyment and assignment completion. Narcissists cannot tolerate being in the presence of their antithesis due to their insane envy and desire to live the other person's life. Generally speaking, individuals who identify as free spirits are sanguine and unconcerned. Conversely, the perennially optimistic are met with nothing but contempt from the narcissist. Narcissists are intolerable when it comes to witnessing the joy and success of others. Narcissistic individuals experience a nervous breakdown upon realizing that they will never achieve the same degree of success as their counterparts. This phenomenon occurs because the narcissist's inflated perception of their own significance is undermined whenever they are overshadowed. An individual who possesses the necessary self-awareness to acknowledge their own shortcomings and the moral fortitude to openly articulate their personal convictions regarding ethics and morality. An irate reaction is probable when a narcissist is confronted with such circumstances. Narcissists take pleasure in gloating about their superiority. These individuals can be easily identified by their inclination to lodge complaints, disseminate falsehoods, and inflate facts. Narcissists often invent or exaggerate the occurrences they recount. A narcissist would be devastated if another person acquired prominence to their detriment and occupied their spotlight. Authenticity is the central concern. It is imperative that you are cognizant of the term authenticity, which incorporates each of the aforementioned concepts. Being truthful in all facets of one's existence constitutes authentic character. The organization conducts all of its activities in a transparent and reliable manner. They guarantee to surpass your expectations should you decide to engage in collaboration with them. Narcissists, on the other hand, are convinced that all entities and individuals in their vicinity are complicit in their deceit. There exists an argument suggesting that this dubious strategy is not exclusive to narcissists. Narcissists fervently subscribe to this conviction. Owing to their restricted worldview, narcissists are incapable of forming significant connections with others. Those who so choose can observe the truth for themselves. Typically, when confronted by authentic individuals, narcissists retreat inward. Genuine people probably know what to look for in a narcissist due to their extensive reading on the subject. These individuals, by virtue of their elevated social standing, are ideally positioned to uncover the narcissist's true nature. Due to these individuals, it is impossible for narcissists to evade consequences. Narcissists who are extremely apprehensive about being exposed as such will often make every effort to prevent contact with other narcissists. Sincere people derive pleasure from the truth, while narcissists make every effort to evade it. They treat all individuals with whom they come into contact with the utmost respect under all circumstances. When confronted with reality, the narcissist would flee in despair while screaming, Narcissists inadvertently sow seeds of doubt in their victims' minds, either with the expectation that these seeds will germinate, or that the victims will ultimately discover a partner who shares their values. Narcissists can only envision surmounting this peril by inspiring others to fight in their place. Because narcissists are overly sensitive, this sort of thought cannot possibly occur to them. The greatest adversary of a narcissist is an individual who embodies a number of the attributes that I have delineated thus far. In the presence of the narcissist, authentic people exhibit unwavering resolve and do not hesitate. At the very least, everything is in order for the time being. Individuals who hold this viewpoint are more likely to experience lifelong pleasure and fulfillment. Their conduct exhibits a deep-seated veneration and fondness for the natural world. Irrespective of their apparent insignificance, toxic individuals are not difficult to identify and try to avoid. Such a circumstance renders the narcissist defenseless. It seems that the video for today has concluded. Kindly include your inquiries and remarks in the designated area that follows. Your continued engagement is evident from this point forward. To be notified when new videos are published to this channel, subscribers must first subscribe and then click the bell icon. We are grateful for your attention and time. When you already hate a narcissist, just do this to make him regret living with you. Dealing with a narcissist can indeed be a daunting and draining task, as their constant need for attention and admiration often leaves you feeling exhausted and frustrated. But fear not, as there are effective strategies to shield yourself and dismantle their manipulation.